share. You can share later. Go to tomorrow to do this one.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My beloved brothers and my beloved sisters, inshallah, the azan is going to take place now. After the azan, 5 minutes will begin for the khutbah, and the khutbah will begin approximately 1:05, inshallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله ارسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعه من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصما فانه لا يضر الا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا فقد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس بما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون صدق الله العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم I begin in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most kind and the most compassionate. We praise Him, we glorify Him, and we thank Him on this beautiful day of Jumu'ah, this beautiful day of Eid. We send our salutations upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And last but not least, we bear this fact in mind that one day soon we will all stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and answer for our actions. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may call our actions noble and decent, so that we can be admitted into Jannah al-Firdaus, and we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save us from all of the hardships of the hereafter. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. My beloved brothers and my beloved sisters, in the very short time that we have together today, the subject that I would like to talk to you about is the infinite mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all understand the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is bestowing His mercy upon us all the time while we're in this dunya. And we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will bestow His mercy upon us on the Day of Judgment. But what I want to talk to you about today, if I may, is the amount of mercy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestows upon us at certain times, in certain situations. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about this inside the Quran. In Surah Araf, in verse 156, He says, وَرَحْمَةِ وَسِعَتْ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ فَسَتَكْتُبَ لِلَّذِينَ يَتَّقُونَ, that my mercy, yes, encompasses كُلَّ شَيْء, everything. Everything on this earth, everything in the heaven, everything in between, my mercy encompasses, and I will ordain this mercy for those who have taqwa. Taqwa. I was explained this to you before in previous khutbahs. We start off as Muslims. Yes, we work our way to becoming mu'mins. And then our ultimate aim is to become muttaqis. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the Muslimun, He talks about the mu'minun, and He talks about the muttaqun. So the Muslimun are on the lowest level, mu'minun are in the middle, and the highest level are muttaqun. And this is what we should aspire. Our whole lives should be aspiring towards becoming from amongst the muttaqin. So my dear brothers, my dear sisters, this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about His mercy. And His mercy comes down more upon the muttaqun than anyone else. Yes. Let me tell you a hadith, if I may. This hadith is subhanallah. a Bedouin man once came and he made his camel kneel and he tied it. His camel got up. So he made it kneel down and he tied it up. Then he prayed his salah behind Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yes. When he finished the salah, finished the prayer, he untied his camel, sat back up on his camel, and he started making dua. Yes. And the dua he made, this is a Bedouin, by the way. A Bedouin is a flash name for a desert dweller. People that used to live in the middle of the desert. Very, very, what's the word? Basic minded, if you will. Okay? So he imagined his camel, and then he raised his hands in the sky, and he started praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he said, "Oh Allah, grant your mercy to me. Oh Allah, grant your mercy upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And oh Allah, don't grant your mercy upon anyone else." Bedouin, yes? So I made that clear in the beginning. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam turned around. He said it loudly, everyone could hear. He turned around and he said, "Do you think this man is more misguided or his camel?" Okay. Did you just hear what this man just made dua? Okay. And then he said to that Bedouin himself, he said, "You, listen to me very carefully. You have just restricted a vast mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most kind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful. Yes. He is the most exalted. He is the most honored. And He has created 100 mercies. Yes. Listen to this. This is the important part. He has created 100 mercies. And He has sent down only one from those 100 on this earth. 100, out of the 100, one He has distributed on this earth. Yes, one. And from this one mercy, all of the creation, mankind, jinn kind, animals, birds, fish, every single creation that exists, through this mercy, they show mercy to each other. And for Himself, He has kept the other 99 mercies. Yes? And He will distribute those 99 on the day of judgment to all of His servants. So again, I say, is this man more misguided or his camel? So he said that by way of humor. It wasn't to insult or make the person look silly or anything. It's just a terminology they used to say. Yeah. So there you go, my brothers and my sisters. Understand this hadith. 100 mercies Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created, one on this earth for everyone that has ever existed, right from the beginning of time, from the time of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, right until the last person that will ever exist on this earth. Not only man, all of jinn kind, yes, all of the animals. How much do we love our children? Yes. How much do we love our parents? How much do we love our brothers and sisters? That's just us. And every single animal has that same love and affection for its own species. Yes? I have cats, I see how much my cats love their kittens. When we take the kittens away, they start meowing and running and scratching and all of these things. These are cats. Dogs do the same. So every single animal on the earth does the same. This is the mercy. We call it love, we call it mercy, but all of that added together, accumulated together, that is only 1%. From the beginning of time to the end of time for every single creature that exists on the earth. Think about this. The other 99, times that by 99, and that is the mercy that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will distribute to us in the akhirah. So my dear brothers, my dear sisters, something that we need to understand, that the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, subhanallah, we talk about it, and we read about it, and we hear about it, and we see it, but we cannot really, truly comprehend it. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that I have 99 names, and out of those 99, the ones I love the most are Rahman and Rahim. This is why we use those whenever we start anything in the name of Allah. We say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now, we could use any of these other 99. Allahu Bismillahil Sami'il Azim. Or you name any name. But what do we use? Always? Rasul always say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Which essentially is teaching us that the Rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most important concept to us on this earth. This hadith is in Musnad Ahmad. Right. Another hadith, which is in Muslim this time. Jabir radiallahu ta'ala reported, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, none of you will enter Jannah by his good deeds alone. And none of you will be saved from the fire of Jahannam alone. Even myself, but by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Words of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He's talking about himself. He's saying, even myself, I cannot enter into Jannah. I cannot be saved from Jahannam. By deeds alone, it is only through the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Think about this. Where does that leave us? Yes? Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is saying that he can't go into Jannah and he can't be saved from Jahannam unless it's the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he was rahmatul lil alamin himself. He was a mercy for the entire mankind on this earth. But in the akhirah, even he is absolutely, totally, entirely dependent on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is extreme food for thought for us. Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clarifies and announces that his mercy encompasses all things. He is Rahman, the most merciful. His is this attribute and he has mercy upon whom he wishes. But look at the condition Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stipulates. Alladhina yattaqoon. If you want to have that mercy, you must strive to become from amongst the muttaqoon. You must strive to have taqwa. What is taqwa? Taqwa, according to Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, is the example of when you traverse through a thorny path. And while you traverse, you avoid all of the thorns in your way. So to earn the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it means we have to make constant effort to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to avoid disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must always be truthful to ourselves. We must always be truthful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we must always be truthful to everyone around us. Because we will all one day leave this world. So as I've said to you umpteen times before, you're on this world, yes, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, but we will leave this world. And as one of the Imams very famously wrote, he wrote about death and looking forward to the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'll read it through very quickly and then we'll have to close for today. But he wrote, before he obviously passed away, he wrote, I will not worry upon my death, nor be unduly concerned about my body. For my Muslim brothers and my Muslim sisters, they will do the needful. Whatever needs to be done, they will take care of it. They will disrobe me, they will wash me, they will enshroud me, and they will take me from my nice home, and they will carry me to my new home, which is the qabr, the grave. Yes. And many people will come to participate in my janazah. Many of them will take time off their jobs or cancel appointments in order to attend my janazah. Yes. And most of them will not reflect a day over my advice. Yes? They will come, they feel sad, they cry, they go home. But my whole life, what my whole life was about, they won't bother with that. My belongings will be disposed of. My keys, my books, my briefcase, my shoes, my clothes, all of my belongings, they will all be disposed. And should my family agree, then they will be donated to charity. And if they donate to charity, then that may benefit me. Rest assured, the world will not mourn my passing. Yes? And the movement of the world, the spinning of the world, will not stop because of my death. Yes? When the passes away, does the world end? No, the world is carrying on as it has, and it will continue to do so. Yes? The economy will continue. Someone else will do my job. And my wealth will be distributed amongst my heirs. And while this is happening, I will be being judged by Munkar and Nakir in the grave. Nothing will remain unaccounted for. The first thing I will lose upon death will be my name. That is why, upon my death, people say, where is the body? Did they say the name? Have you ever heard anyone say the name after anyone's passed away? No, they say, where is the body? Where is the body? And they will not call me by my name. And when they want to perform the salah, they will say, bring the bayah, bring the coffin. But they will not say my name. And when they are ready to bury me, they will say, bring the deceased. Yes. But they will not say my name. Yes. Due to this, I will not be deceived by lineage or my tribal affiliation, and neither my status, nor my fame, nor my wealth will help me. How insignificant this dunya is compared to what we will face on the Day of Judgment. Oh, you who are alive right now, know that sorrow for you is of three types. Number one, those people who just knew you, they will say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, and then they will carry on. Number two, your friends who you were close to, they will remain sad for hours or days, and then they will return to their discourses and entertainment. And number three, your loved ones at home, your family members. They will be sad for a week or two, for a month or two, or even a year or two. After that, you will be a memory. Yes. Your story has ended amongst the people, but your real story has begun in the hereafter. You have been of beauty, you have been of wealth, you have been of health, you have had children, you have had houses, you have had mansions, you had everything in this world. But now, nothing remains with you except for your deeds that you used to do. This is the real life. So the question is here, that what have you prepared for your real life? This reality needs some deep reflection. So make sure you safeguard your prayers in this dunya, you safeguard your charity in this dunya, you safeguard your good deeds in this dunya, you safeguard your tahajjud in this dunya, so that you may be saved in the akhirah. And if you helped remind people through these good utterances while you are alive, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will see the reward of this on the Day of Judgment. And remember, فَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ ذِكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, that most certainly reminding people is something that the believers do for one another. Yes. And the best thing that we can do in this dunya for our akhirah is give in charity. Because as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when a person leaves this world, they say that, oh Allah, if we could come back into this world, we would surely give in charity. Yes. They don't say, I will perform salah. They don't say, I will fast. They don't say, I will go for umrah. They don't say, I will go for hajj. They only say, la sadaq, that I will give in charity. And the reason they say this is because they know that on the Day of Judgment, the action that will benefit them the most is sadaqah, is charity. So my dear brothers and my dear sisters, always give in charity, always give in charity, always give in charity. And the best charity is that which is done often and always. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my brother and my sister, give us all the ability to understand and appreciate the rahmah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to become from amongst the muttaqeen, so that we can get this rahmah in this dunya, and most importantly, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us His mercy on Yawm al-Qiyamah, on the Day of Judgment, so that through His mercy, these 99 mercies, through that, inshallah, we can be admitted into Jannatul Firdaus and be saved from the fire of Jahannam. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. وقل قولي هذا أستغفر لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين أستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا الأنبياء والمرسلين ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله العظيم وبحمده ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع مجيب قريب الدعوات. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. Just one more for today. اللهم انا نسالك من كل خير ما سالك من حبيبك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونعوذ بك من كل شر ما استعاذك من حبيبك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Which means that, oh Allah, we ask for every good that our beloved Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked for in his lifetime, and we ask to be saved from every evil that our beloved Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked to be saved from in his lifetime. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم. عباد الله رحمه الله ان الله يملك عليكم سنه الى القربى بينهم والفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروني اذكركم واشكروني ولا تكفرون. My beloved brothers and sisters, if you want to remain seated for a couple of minutes, I'll hand over to Sister Rabi to make the Jumu'ah announcements. Over to you, Sister Rabi.
Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Today is really, really hot and we're not allowed to use the AC. So I apologize for that, but I ask for your cooperation. My brothers and sisters, LICS launched the Qurbani appeal a week ago, and we were appealing for your help to donate towards the families struggling to get food. We will get your donations to the countries that it is needed. There are many posters around the building, and if you would like to donate, the most needed amount is about £65, and that will actually be able to be used in many countries, inshallah. I'm asking you to please, there's a few times when we have to do what we can as brothers and sisters to help others. Our Imam just spoke about charity, and this is one of those times that we really need to get the food or the meat to the families who are really struggling. So if you want to donate, please give the donation to Brother Brahim, who's collecting it on behalf of LICS. For Eid, we will know the actual date of Eid by the 9th, 10th of July. So you will know, but we anticipate it will be the 19th or 20th of July. My brothers and sisters, I want to say something to you all. We at this masjid try to make it easy for everyone. We do the minimum that is required of us. There are rules and regulations that we as places of worship have to follow. We're not like the shop down the road, we're not like the pub down the road, or we're not like the restaurant down the road. And many of you are saying to us things like this, there's no restrictions. That's right, but in the masjid, we have to follow some rules. From next week, and listen carefully brothers and sisters, from next week we will not be taking your details. So you do not have to book your space for the Jummah. What you will have to do if you want to get in is to come early enough to be able to queue and then get in. first come are the first ones that will get in. Don't think at 125 or 126 you come, you'll be able to get in, because if it's full, the gates will be closed. So from next week, inshallah, we're not going to be asking you to book. You may, those of you who have really kindly helped us by booking your spaces, you will probably get a message when we turn off that booking information to say the event is closed. Don't be alarmed by that. Just turn up as is usual for the namaz next week. In the meantime, and until the full lockdown is lifted, we still have to maintain wearing the mask, covering our nose and mouth, using the sanitizer, and at the moment we are still socially distancing. My brothers and sisters, for the last 15 months, we have made adverts to say there is no wudu available at the masjid. The gates have got the notices just to be able to pre-warn you. We're not trying to not make you come to do your prayers, but we don't have the facilities to be able to open to be able to do it. So this will still continue until we're told differently by the 19th of July. So I'm asking all of you, 99% of you follow these rules, and we're so grateful to you. But that 1% can be really, really difficult to deal with, and some people are very nasty to our helpers. That is not in the spirit of our religion. So I'm asking all of you to please. What will happen when we're not taking your details is that if for some reason someone gets the virus and they're infected and it's proven to be at the masjid will be asked to close and to sanitize. The only way we will be able to tell you is by social media or on the rails of the masjid. We will put out notices. When we have your details, it's easy for us to send you an email. When we're not taking who's attending, we can't do that. So I'm asking all of you, please, to still be mindful. Nearly 28,000 people were infected yesterday with this virus. It hasn't gone away. And even if the Prime Minister takes it away, on every single thing away on the 19th, that doesn't mean the virus is gone, but we just have to be careful and to watch what we're doing. So my brothers and sisters, please, I'm asking you to just work with us. There were about 5 people who did the wudu on the pavement outside. It's not acceptable. So I'm asking all of you to work with us and to help us. We only have a little while to go when maybe it will be easier for all of us. Only Allah knows. But in the meantime, please, I'm asking you to work with us and please help the people abroad who are struggling. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair. My brothers and sisters, please stand up from the floor. Aqim salam.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا واعتدلوا يرحمكم الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. الله أكبر. سمع الله 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 أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر الله الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Give us my gift. They did a chance to go to bear in mind that the massive